You know, a capital campaign can be, yes, the most exciting period in the life of the church. And here's why: because it is one of the few opportunities in the life of the church where everybody is involved. And also because it's an excellent opportunity to cast the vision of the church and steward the provisions to accomplish the vision. You see, I believe that effective capital campaign requires the proper management of the total life of the church. That's what we call stewardship. You see, stewardship is an operating platform. And what I've discovered after 40 years of research, development, and implementation as a pastor, that effective campaigns happen when the church moves stewardship from a program to being an operating system. You see, the pastor in the church must see stewardship as management, not simply the giving of tithe and offerings. Let me stress it. Stewardship is management. I'm personally convinced that money is never the problem in a capital campaign. The challenge is the management of the vision. Stewardship is the key of an effective capital campaign. Vision is critical to that capital campaign. And I've discovered that as a pastor, that vision determines the success of the church. The Bible says it this way in Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish. But also where there is no vision, a capital campaign will die. Vision is the high definition plan of God's for the organization. And God gives that vision to the pastor who casts it to the church. Please get this. The capital campaign will live or die on the vision. Successful leaders understand that people buy into a vision, not a building, brick and mortar. Vision will get the people excited, mind you, but it will also bring negative responses. And so you must be prepared for that. You see, I've discovered after years of doing this that a capital campaign brings out the best in the church and a worst in a church. Note, members ultimately buy into the vision based on the perception of the management of the vision. Listen, the strategic planning becomes the effective tool for members' buy-in. And strategic planning is simply the documenting of the church's stewardship of the past and the projection of stewardship of the church in the future. It's simple, folks. People are concerned about how the money will be used. What I've discovered is a capital campaign becomes the catalyst for effective church stewardship. You heard me right. While the capital campaign is about funding the physical part of the vision, it becomes the catalyst for evaluating the total stewardship or management of the church. Successful capital campaigns happen when the church begins to evaluate the effectiveness of all of the ministries of the church. It's what I call total life stewardship. Every ministry, every department, and every undertaking must be managed well. And what I've discovered, when the church is stewarded well, there will be adequate provisions to fund the vision.